Welcome back, everybody, to Video Games Awesome Live. This is Team Fortress Awesome Bro Battle Snarf versus Derp on the new maps that we've been running on our Team Fortress Awesome server. We're running Highlander today, 9 versus 9 team. Everybody has to be one of the 9 classes. No doubles allowed, and it allows for a much more organized, surveyable match. Arc Dragon always plays Spy, so he was lucky enough to get in on time to select his favorite class. Not always, but
too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think that unlike the other maps, it could use a little bit more detail. It's pretty close, but I don't know. A Valve designed map just wouldn't have as many of these straight edges with no detail. Like, that's a pretty bare looking roof and stuff, and like these hard angles, hard corners and stuff. It makes you really appreciate the little details that go into making a map look great. Not that it doesn't look good, it's just it does need to a little bit extra polish.
A little splash.
Yeah. Did we not do a
Scramble?
on the last map? Did we not do a
I thought we did.
a fake? The first one doesn't count, Matt.
Oh no, we didn't.
We'll do it this time. All right. So this one's called. Oh, I forget the name of this map. Does it tell me here? Ashville, RC1, community map. What's interesting about this map is, well, it's a King of the Hill. Pretty standard approach. You get in through here. It's actually kind of a long approach for a King of the Hill map.
Come the other side too.
And then this is the area where soldiers are going to be up on these rooftops, trying to get control of the middle ground here. A really precarious place to capture on this map. You're really vulnerable in there. And then down below, there's this area down here where you can go to heal up, and also you'll see a lot of spies coming down here to get rid of their tail. The bogeys on their 6. All right, let's watch as... Oh, apparently, by the way, I did read, guys.
Oh, this
Snarf was derped, apparently.
at the start.
They certainly were derped that match, but apparently they were glitched.
Yeah.
I don't know for how long, but I don't
Spawn
understand
glitch.
what happened.
Yeah.
How do you spawn glitch? What is that? I've never had that happen to me. Did they just not spawn? Anyways, I don't think that anybody's derped this time, so we'll watch the point as everybody approaches. Derp gets it for the early cap. We'll do it. This will be a fake one, and we'll scramble after this to get even teams.
No spawn.
No spawn. They just didn't spawn. They just pure didn't spawn.
Don't know what happened, but couldn't get into the game.
For how long? Like they did eventually. So that's weird. Fix my green screen a little bit.
Oof. I'm glad this one doesn't count.
Yeah, this one doesn't count. This will be a fake match. And then we'll scramble up and we'll have some even teams. Yeah, so some pretty uneven frag counts there. All right. Going in spectator, you get to notice details that they put in that
Never
you
noticed that
wouldn't
before.
otherwise notice. All right. Now we're auto scrambling. All right, Reapus manages to get one of his favorite classes. Yup. He seems excited.
Certainly does.
Everybody's trying to select their class right now, I guess. That's weird. It looks like a bunch of people got disconnected, or they're trying to... I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah.
Yep, can't spawn. All right, we have to scramble again then. Yes, keep scrambling till we can spawn. All right, now it's going. Okay. Okay. We still got a half capacity Snarf team though. Okay, so now I can forgive everybody that was on spawn team for whatever the fuck they were doing at the beginning of that last match. All right, I guess we have to scramble again until we can get Snarf actually in the game.
Strange.
Apparently scrambling causes it.
It's weird that we haven't seen it.
Yeah, this is weird. Shade, should we scramble again so we can get a real match going here? Because like scrambling worked in the previous map. Okay, hopefully this one will work. Somebody said that Highlander fucks it up because it only lets you respawn as the single class. Why did it work the first map that we did?
That's weird.
There's obviously a trick to getting people back into it because people did end up getting back in that last match.
The point is now available for capture.
There we go. Everybody's coming in now. There's only 2 short on Derp right now, and hopefully they figure it out quickly. All right, here we go. Derp makes it in for an early cap. Nope, they back off in time for Snarf to arrive. Oh, flanking scout. Can he take out? He does take out the heavy by flying around him like that. That looks like Keyblade, judging by the hair. Dragon setting up some mini sentries on the Derp side. Sir Bot Frank healing up before he makes his way back out there. He's getting dogged by scouts and pyros. As Derp hasn't even made the cap, and they're pushing back through to Snarf spawn. You don't do that. Cap it. All right, they did end up capping though. Phone's machine is looking for some help, but decides to go back out and get that mini sentry that probably chipped him down to the health that he was on. He'll make his way around the corner. Solrak healing up people on the point, defending it as they are for In Love Heavy. Almost got flanked by a pyro. I don't know why that pyro's flamethrower wasn't on. Like, he came up from behind and then walked away.
Yeah.
You could have at least set him on fire. Solrak's doing a great job of switching between everybody on the team. He's fully uber charged up. We'll wait and see if he pops it on this brass beasting heavy. The heavy is going to move down through the tunnel. I don't know where the heavy was going and why Solrak didn't decide to stay with him.
Yeah.
I think the heavy was going to try to flank him from behind, which would have been a great in combo with the uber, but now he's left healing a scout. Scout going in and pushing his... NG abandoned that, I guess. Or maybe he got killed on his way to setting it up.
Where are we, Snarf?
Yeah, this isn't looking so good for Snarf right now. 140 is half of the time is done for Derp without much of a cap back by Snarf. And from what I can tell, everybody on Snarf is respawning fine.
Like right.
Everybody's getting back in. So there is no problem this time. Except for the Pwn machine doesn't seem to be respawning here. I'm just watching him. So one soldier on Snarf not respawning. Oh, there he goes. That was just a really long respawn time?
Yeah.
Solrak is healing unfortunately healing a spy. Oh, he did realize at the last second. He called out spy, but spy retreated. I wonder what made him realize it.
Yeah.
Odd behavior, I guess. I wonder what the spy was disguised as. I didn't catch it.
Oof,
this time he does uber that brass beast. He shares it with the soldier, hoping to push back in and get some frags before the uber runs out, which it does. They're going to try to take out that soldier up on the roof. It's hard to cut the angle like that. If the soldier knows what he's doing, he's going to make sure that he takes out that medic before he drops down. I think he accidentally fell off. He's going to head for heals and maybe push back against Snarf.
This is
Against
not
Derp,
looking good,
which isn't going to
Snarf.
do much. Yeah, it's not going to do much unless they cap the point. Yeah, this is a sad day for Snarf.
It's not my day today.
The control point is being captured.
The sad Snarf.
They're really shitting the bed on your behalf.
Yeah. You're shitting my bed.
And that is where you draw the line. Yeah.
If there's any feces in my bed, it had better be mine.
Those frag counts did not change since the last scramble. All right, let's scramble again, I guess. Hope it doesn't break the game again. Wait and see if people do respawn on time. Everybody on Derp almost seems to be back. And Snarf is only missing 2 people. And they're respawning.
Like we're getting there.
Looking good then. Okay, we have a full team respawn. We'll wait
No
for them
excuses.
at the point. Seems better this time.
Thank you, Snarf.
The artillery is the first to arrive, unexpectedly. I haven't seen a scout pass by yet. Got a heavy med on the side, being blindly shot at by a demo. The
and the spy
heavy
ran
did
away.
not know about the spy. I guess he doesn't have his earphones up high enough because he should have heard that stab attempt. Comes in and gets the demo,
And he
but
got away.
walks away, yeah.
Hey, we capped first.
Solrak's on his way to the front. Console, click. Right, what? That was weird. Oh. The console just talked to me.
Derp?
He was trying to, Shade is trying to tell me something.
Oh.
Put it up again there, Shade, if you want to talk to me. Read it quickly next time, I guess. Oh, so Snarf did the initial cap, and they're holding it pretty strongly until this crit streak came out and even got a fully charged Floggy Pyro, Phlogistonator, that is. Keyblade's going to run distraction to try to keep that point as long as they can. If Derp is distracted long enough, they might be able to keep it. Lang comes in to heal up a shotgun-wielding NG. He's going to bow snipe that mini-sentry. Does this work?
Wow.
Console, I just told random, fuck! When that white text appears, read
I didn't
it.
even see it.
Jesus.
Our control point.
It only appears,
Alright,
what's the
I'll
point
try.
of it if it only appears for like 2 seconds?
Try.
Alright. Lang seems to be the only one on Snarf running up here at the front lines, but surprisingly Derp still hasn't captured despite a medic being the only defense. Heavy comes to join the medic.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
It isn't a message for you, Fraser.
Oh, it's not a message for me? Oh.
Alert. The control
Strange.
point is being captured.
I thought he was just trying to get my attention. Alright, Lang is really playing Commando Medic, and it did work for quite a long time because he kept the entire Snarf team at bay while only he was defending. It got them a lot of time on the clock. There are times when you play King of the Hill where you realize that, like, okay, all is lost at this point. You're like the only guy out there. You're just like, let's distract them as long as possible so that maybe you can buy some time. And sometimes it works, especially when playing Scout or Spy. Alright, Snarf is going to need to regroup here if they want to have the same effect that they had at the beginning of the game. Sirbot Frank is playing the corners here, trying to use the faster speed on his Liberty Launcher to his advantage at long range. He was actually waiting for them to come around the corner there, but they surprised him instead of the other way around.
Spy behind this heavy.
Loophole gets stabbed. You were right. How'd you know?
I saw him in the corner.
We have secured the control point.
And Snarf retakes it. It's a pretty even match. 140 to 140 on the clock. Mini sentry set up behind the crates to get any derps that come over the ridge. Heavy coming over the ridge to flank that pyro from behind. Lennox doing some spy hunting, but not before he takes out at least 2 of the derp team. That's another thing with teamwork. When you see your own team running after your own team shooting them, maybe help them out.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a spy he's hunting. Lennox was about to take out, and he does take out that overhealed pyro. I thought he was going to give up on it because of the medi stream. Urine-soaked Demo doesn't seem to know his predicament as he runs straight into a heavy and takes mini crits all the way. Soul Rack around the corner from these boxes. I think there's still a mini sentry on the other side of those crates. It's surprising how quickly a mini sentry can take out a heavy that doesn't know. Keyblade is going to take out that mini sentry while
Oh, nice
the
shot.
defending NG tries to get him first. I guess that mini sentry there could cut the angle from this pretty good. It might be a good spot for it. I often put my mini sentries down in here because
Do
if
you?
people are coming down in here, it's probably
They're
their
low
health.
health, yeah.
So
Usually gonna pick them off before
Yeah.
they get to the center.
it's a good way to keep the opposite team on low numbers. Snarf has managed to keep the point the entire time since that last cap,
Thank you,
and
Snarf.
Snarf gets it for a 1-1 tie on this match. A final Scout Gib ends the match. Ah.
I would have looked quite the fool if we had lost that one.
Anybody out there who's really familiar with TF2 spectator mode know if there's any toggleable or bindable key that will raise your altitude or lower it, like a jump/crouch in Minecraft when you're playing in creative? Because for me, like, I can't raise or lower. I can't go up or down unless I
Yeah.
look at it and go down, and then look
That's annoying.
and go up. It makes for camera work like a little bit difficult.
Mhm.
I told you in mod chat before, page up and page down does it? Oh. I'm gonna bind that on the break.
Yeah.
I must have missed it when you told me. Alright, I'm gonna try to do that on the break.
3, 2,
What? Shit, I don't have page up or page down on my keyboard, so I don't know how to bind it to the program I'm using. Oh, I know how to do it. I know how I could do it. Okay. Alright, so the point is now capable, and we have a sliver
Derp
of
has a
Snarf
presence.
on it. Arctic Dragon on his way forward, going to try to be a sneaky, dirty spy. Servbot Frank with the Liberty Launcher gets taken out by Pyro Medi on their way up to the point to try to complete what their buddy started, but Derp actually has
they took it down.
reversed that already. Loophole at half health, less than half health, is taken out from afar. No, he's not! By the soldier. I'm surprised he stayed out there as long as he did. That's a brave guy. Reapus is playing on his heels back in Derp teams. I don't know what you'd call this. It's not spawn, it's they're building.
Yeah.
Dragon with the Spicicle. He doesn't usually run Spicicle, at least from what I've seen. He's going to go around behind. Death Emazil gets taken out by most of the Derp team.
Looks like they're gonna cap.
Bloodletter's having some... This is how he
Oh.
plays. Zila from a distance going to try to take out that demo that's been bugging the Derp team, but he gets taken out by a scout first. Tickleman is trying to Girardi, but gets taken out by just who we saw. Who was it? Tickleman again. Reapus. Easy to take out mini sentries as a demo. Doing his duty.
Got it locked down right now.
Duty.
Duty.
Reapus gets healed back up to full health, and plus the entire Snarf team coming over one ridge, and Reapus is taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
None of them seem to notice all the stickies flying past their heads. Reapus didn't seem to notice the mini sentry that got placed, and it would have done some damage to him if that heavy hadn't got there on time. Reapus is reloading. Lord Nathaniel on his way to the front lines, running the standard cloak. Dragon back in Derp base. Servbot Frank's going to try to cut the angle on this rooftop. Playing a defensive game, and it's always a leisurely thing on this map when you're on the defensive.
the control point is being contested.
High Sevens down here getting some more metal so that he can create more mini sentries. You know, I don't have nearly as problem with mini sentries being annoying when you're guaranteed to only have one NG running them.
Yeah.
That's when mini sentries get
they're-
really bad, when you have like too many NGs doing it. Amazil gets taken down by an opposing heavy. Zila trying to catch more unaware Snarfs. Whoa! Tickleman gets a guy who was making his way back into their building. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
60 seconds.
Alright, so Snarf, I think you are quite regrouped now. I think it's a good time to
I would
make
like
that
it
push.
if you capped once.
You've only got 51 seconds, so let's have confidence. If they had gone a little bit earlier, they would have actually had half the cap done, I think. All right, here they go. No, this is Derp.
This is Derp.
Keyblade's gonna try to take out that sniper first before he makes it, but he gets macheted.
Ends in 30 seconds.
The Pwn Machine, not given a lot of confidence moving his way to the front lines with the sniper. I think he'd like to have a little bit more artillery at his side. He's gonna get the high ground on Repus, firing down upon him. Girardi to boot, so that should have been an easy matchup, but wasn't able to land any splash damage on him.
This isn't looking good.
No. That was the Pwn Machine was doing a pretty good job of trying to get the medic before he gets his target. All right, just like always in a TF2 match, the countdown causes them to suddenly start playing. But Derp takes it for another map. That was 2 out of 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to take another break. Maybe a little bit longer break. I'm going to try to bind page up and page down so that I can do some better camera work here. So stay tuned. Team Fortress Awesome continues on Video Games Awesome Live.